we've got you now. Ha, that's what you think. Wait a second, who's that? Oh, him? No one. You're dealing with me. Well, he appears to be the only reason I'm outmatched, so... Fine. He's a supporting character. He's my best friend or whatever, Jeff. Why doesn't he answer? Because he just supports, okay? Leave him alone. Perfect. Huh? Ah! Okay, Jeff. Huh? What? What's your play? What? Can't figure it out? Damn it. What? Really? You don't know what to do? No! Will you let me go? No? Well, you are sorely outmatched. I have a decent security blanket of time before your main character friend gets back. Oh, my villain senses are tingling. I'm feeling a ridiculously sinister waste of time coming on. Jeff, how about you present to me 2 minutes of writing tips on supporting characters, and I don't wear you as my next coat. Okay. Here comes 2 minutes of writing tips about supporting characters, I guess. Don't make your supporting characters listless followers. Unless that's part of their character arc and a moment of growth for them, they should have thoughts and ideas of their own. That being said, their interests should align, at least in part, with your protagonists. Remember, they are supporting characters. Kind of hard to be supportive if you don't agree on anything. Keep in mind that just because your protagonists and supporting characters' interests should align, doesn't mean they have to be best friends. Some of the best chemistry is born from necessity, not choice. Make them do something. Nothing creates a more glaring plot hole than the protagonist suffering a bitter defeat, while the supporting characters fall asleep standing up in the background. Also, make them do something for the story. A character who's just dropped into the story serving no purpose to the theme or the overarching plot will stick out like a sore thumb in the end. Their involvement should play some role in resolving the conflict or developing your other characters of the world. Give them something to overcome. This is a great way to accomplish the last tip I gave you. If your supporting characters have some hurdle to jump over, it helps not only demonstrate their growth, but the compassion of your protagonist becoming a supporter for them. Which brings us to our next point. Make bonds between your characters. Never underestimate the power of a humanizing scene where your protagonist and supporting characters, or two supporting characters, bond over something. Sure, romance is all well and good, but not everybody has romance in their life at any given time. Pretty much everyone always has at least one friend. So this is something that will resonate with all readers. Expanding on that, make a web with these connections, not a chain. Don't just connect each of them individually to your protagonist. Your supporting characters are going to be involved with each other. They should have relationships with each other too. This really adds to the depth and complexity of your story. Those bonds I'm talking about, don't be afraid to break a couple of them along the way. Remember how I said every character's involvement should contribute to the overarching story? Think about how powerful it is if a supporting character and your protagonist ultimately choose to go their separate ways over a difference. Is it heartbreaking? Sure. But if it serves to resolve the conflict or develop a serious plot point in your story, then it's also good storytelling. Well, that's 2 minutes, and your main character friend hasn't returned, so thanks for the writing tips, useless. I'll be absconding now. Wait. Are you thinking? Don't be ridiculous. Huh? And now you're doing something? What is this, a compelling story? Maybe, if I'd subscribed to the Roadside Writer, I would have known what supporting characters are capable of. Maybe I'd even have developed as an antagonist. I truly wish I'd listened to this free, generous wisdom more often. Oh, I'm back. What happened? I took care of it. Oh, well, okay. Wanna go out for a drink and celebrate our victory? Our victory? I think it's time we broke this bond, for both our sakes. What? Why? We're codependent, and you're a narcissist. Don't get axed. Subscribe to the Roadside Writer while you still can. Roadside Writer, out. I'm not a narcissist. It's not my fault. I was born a main character. You think I want this? What am I supposed to do? Let someone else lead? It's my burden to carry. Alone if I must. I know I can do it. No one else can.